right, once you do that, please have your seats. Have your seats. All right, I see some amazing reunions over here, and it's so amazing to see all of us here. It's so amazing to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Tell your neighbor, welcome to church. Yeah. You know, talking of reunions, I want to just celebrate someone with whom we have a lifelong union. Let me tell you. But in fact, before I invite her, because this is a house that we publicly display affection, and some people become uncomfortable, but we have to normalize. And so I want to give her two lines. So are you guys ready? Do I go to Mavuno Church downtown to give her 2 lines? Can I go to Mavuno Church Mashariki to give her 2 lines? You guys are not ready. Are you ready? Alright, because I don't want to mess up this, I just have to refer to it. When I see your face, I know that my dreams are valid. I can't explain the way you carry me out of the earth. God with the dark brown eyes, please tell me what your name is. My heart's falling out my body, I can't hold it anymore. Come on! God with the dark brown eyes, please tell me what your name is. My heart's falling out my body, I can't hold it anymore. Come on, Noel! God with the dark brown eyes, please tell me what your name is. My heart's falling out my body, I can't hold it anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Noel! Alright, pass it down to tell you something. Those were 5 lines, but we will redeem them next time. Awesome! Welcome to Church Mavuno Church Lifeway! Wow, we recognize that there are people coming from different spaces here today. It's not just Mavuno Church Lifeway gathered here today. We see amazing legends and fathers of this movement. We want to recognize Pastor Kahawa Mugambi. Come on! Those who are not standing do not understand Pastor Kahawa Mugambi. For those who don't know, because there are people who are as young as last week they came to this church. Pastor Kahawa Mugambi is a pastor. He was the executive pastor and the pastor who planted Mavuno Church downtown. Yeah, and Mavuno Church downtown later on planted Mavuno Church Lifeway. So that's a pastor right there that we need to honor. Can you celebrate Pastor Kahawa Mugambi? That's an amazing pastor. Thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. And then of course their son in ministry and daughter in ministry, Pastor Kevin and Faith Kimonze. Yes, the ones who planted this church, Mavuno Church Lifeway. Thank you so much for being here, Karibuni Sana. And of course, our brothers in the faith as well, Pastor Milton, Pastor William, Jumba like a big house. These are the Mashariki Network leaders. Thank you so much for being here with us. We have other legends here, Paul and Sarah, who served in Lifeway strategy team. They led the Lifeway strategy team all the way from when this church was planted to a few years back. Can we celebrate them one more time? Then we have Modoni as well, who served in the strategy team. We celebrate them as well. Thank you so much for being here, Modoni, Sarah, and Paul as a son. Then we have Mr. and Mrs. Kimani, the directors of this school, Marion School. Karibuni sana. Of course, then we have the teachers, Walton and Judy. Wow, these guys are the ones who facilitated our Noah class. So anything you see, both good and bad in our marriage, it's not us, it's them. The good is us, the not so good is them.
We put this like that as well. We have our best couple in the house.
The best couple in the house, Tony and Floriana. Look at that. Wow, thank you so much for being here. Pastor Rocky from Mavuno Church Lifeway. Wow, we have Pastor Donnie and Pastor Nick. Come on. Wow. This feels like we've gone back to 2015. Oh, this is so exciting. you exciting? You can have your seat, Mavuno Church, as we continue.
Wow, imagine what a journey it has
What
been.
a journey! It's been amazing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you have heard, my name is Pastor Noel Mutai.
Wow!
Yeah, it is my amazing husband. Please give him a spin, give him a spin. This is my amazing husband, Pastor Mavuno Mutai. Together, we have the honor and the amazing privilege under the leadership of our senior pastors, Pastor Carol and Pastor Murray Wanjao, leading this community, Mavuno Church Lifeway.
Wow, wow. And you know, Mavuno Church Lifeway started 10 years ago. 10 years ago. No, how many presidents have we seen in Mavuno Church? That was
Uganda or in Kenya?
oh yeah, so sour. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, in Kenya. We've seen two governments, we've seen the Kenyatta government, and we started in 2015, and it started as a life group that was sent from Mavuno Church downtown to plant a church along Thika Road. This started in Roysambu. Let me tell you, I believe people in Roysambu live in Roysambu right now. Clap once if you live in Roysambu. You guys who live in Roysambu right now are dwelling in the blessing and the blessed awesomeness of this group that planted this church. Nowadays, I hear water is not a problem in Roysambu. Because these guys watered Roysambu thoroughly. In Kilonzi's home, and today what started as one life group has multiplied to become more than 10 churches across different parts of this country. And we are so excited to be here. Tell your neighbor you are part of something greater. And we still exist to turn ordinary people into fearless influencers of society. So for our visitors, welcome. This is Mavuno Church Lifeway. We are part of the bigger Mavuno Church movement that is in 10 different countries, almost 60 different congregations now in 10 different countries. So you're welcome.
Yes, you are. And today we are here not just to honor our past, we are here to celebrate our present as well, and to cast vision for the next 10 years. How many guys are excited for the next 10 years?
Wow.
Pastor Godwin, maybe take us through. What do you see?
Yes. And so we want to take a moment to just see the things that we've done in the past, things that we've been able to achieve in the past 10 years. Our vision still remains to become a movement of culture-defining churches
In every capital city of Africa.
Capital city of Africa and the gateway cities of the world by 20. Awesome. I see people who've been paying attention. And this vision is still a reality. This is something that we still exist to achieve. And here are a few lines from these 10 years that we've been in existence. The first thing, Pastor Noel, you know, Mavuno Church Lifeway was planted in a place called IIT campus. That is in Kasarani. In Kasarani, we started back there. One of the things that we celebrate as a highlight there is there was a high associate engagement in 2015. Everyone put their hands on the plow. I mean, I came to this church in 2015 and I was welcomed from the very entrance. I was welcomed by the guest experience. And I remember, no, not here, back then. Just visualize with your eyes of the Spirit. And I remember one of my highlights from 2015 is one day I came to church when it was raining. No excuse, by the way, when it rains, you come to church. Nonetheless, those are showers of blessings that you are avoiding. And so I came to church when it was raining, and the guest experience came towards the gate to pick me with an umbrella. I almost sang under my umbrella. Then I was like, okay, I'm in church. I am under the shadow of the wings of the Almighty. Yeah. And so that was one of my highlights, that the guest experience actually came for us when it was raining, because there's no excuse. You just come, you alight from a matatu, and then you come straight to church, and at the gate you find the guest experience waiting for you with branded umbrellas. Yeah.
Cue in Pastor Joanne. Pastor Joanne,
we need to get branded umbrellas. Yeah. Even when the sun is scorching, we need umbrellas.
Wonderful. That was in 2015. Wave at me if you were here in 2015.
Come on, legends.
I love it. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh man, in 2016, we had a refresh challenge.
Yeah.
I say we have because my husband was there at that point in time.
Yeah.
I was still not his wife.
I was convincing her to change it.
To change the version.
Whatever you are hearing, it's your ears. It's not me. To join this amazing movement.
refresh.
Oh, let me refresh myself with this challenge.
So 2016, there was a refresh challenge where the whole church went through Zizi, which is a 10-week experience where we get to connect with God and with people and with your purpose. So that's what happened in 2016.
Among the many things. And one of the other things that happened in 2016, something significant, is the first church plant of Mavuno Church Lifeway. Mavuno Church Thika was planted. We celebrate Pastor Doria, Pastor Nick in the house. By the way, we need to celebrate these guys. They're legends. They are. Come on. Yeah. I remember Pastor Kilonzi leading us, Pastor Kilonzi and Faith leading us to go to Mavuno Church Thika to do a mission there. It was fantastic. And we went on this mission. We helped establish this church. And Pastor Doria and Pastor Nix led this amazing congregation in Mavuno Church Thika. That's a significant thing that happened in 2016.
Amazing. And interesting to note that this amazing man, was part of the music team then.
There was that.
It was interesting to see him lead worship.
Yeah.
And then in 2017, then we moved from IAT to Kasarani. Kasarani now the junior school. That was in 2017, and then that's when now Pastor Godwin officially now accepted the call to join me.
Yes. I almost gave my pastor here sleepless nights.
Yeah.
From 2016 August 1st, I remember, because we had gone for a wedding and I was preparing Pastor Kilonzi. He kept asking me to join to do discovery. And I was like, Pastor, let me go pray about it. But I was not praying. Let me just tell you today and confess, Pastor Kilonzi, I did not pray. Yeah,
It was 8 months of you having a Jonah
8 months.
He was like, Joe.
Now you see where it comes from, eh? It's not me. It's her. Wow. And God opened that door of, a wonderful opportunity for us to now move to Marion School. And we want to thank the directors who are here, the CEO and the director. Thank you so much. In fact, they always desired for us to come here, but we hadn't gotten the chance to come. And finally, in 2018, we got an opportunity. August of 2018, we got an opportunity to move to Marion Schools. And it's been such a sweet partnership with Marion Schools. We've been able to disciple their students. We've been able to use this facility. They've been generous to us. We've partnered in a good way, because this is a Christian school that honors Christian values. One of the domains that they celebrate is the domain, the spiritual domain, which they say that spiritual domain is, out of that spiritual domain, every other domain is birthed. And so we want to thank you so much, the Kimanis, for opening this opportunity for us to partner together. And I realized, actually, as I was reflecting on this week, that we've been in Marion Schools more than we've been in any other place. Yeah, we've been here for heading to 7 years this year. Come on, can we celebrate Marion Schools one more time?
Wow, that was so great. In 2019, that's when now I come in as the wife.
2018 is when you come as a wife?
Yeah, but now in ministry.
In ministry now.
So we come back from then Mavuno Crossroads, which is now Mavuno Church Lifeway. Then we returned now to Lifeway. That was in March of 2019, right?
Yeah.
March of 2019.
April 2019. April of 2019. Yeah, and we come back under Pastor Faith and Pastor Kilonzi and Pastor Faith. And we serve under the outreach department and college ministry. And 6 months later, tell your neighbor, in 6 months' time.
6 months' time.
The same call I got in 2016, now I get in 6 months' time from Pastor Kilonzi again. And at this time now, he's sharing with me news about some transition that is happening in the movement, and that he had to be called to go and lead Mavuno Church downtown. And I remember exactly how he asked. He said, now that I'm going to Mavuno Church downtown to lead, who do you think should lead Lifeway? I was like, Rekegwere. What does that mean by that? Let me tell you, yes. I was almost like another Jonah, and I told him by day, no. In fact, this time I didn't say I'm going to pray. I told him, no. And I remember I went and did the same pitch for my wife, and I told my wife the same day, Pastor Kilonzi has told me ABCD, and he's saying he's going to downtown. And who do you think should lead Lifeway? Then she looked at me and she was like, no, we cannot. So somehow we've been very hesitant to the call of God, but I remember November of 2019 we accepted the call to lead this amazing congregation, and that's a significant thing that happened in 2019.
And then 2020 March was when the commissioning happened. I remember it was the 1st of March.
Was here. Pastor Kahawa was here, the other movement leaders were here, Pastor Kilozi, Pastor Faith, we were commissioned.
Yeah, and then the next week,
the next week,
COVID hit.
Enter COVID. And we're just here grappling with leadership, how do we lead a church, and then suddenly how do we now lead a church online. So we transitioned to doing church at home, and that's something that is significant because now that shaped even how we do ministry today. That's why we still have even Zoom prayers. We still meet on Zoom for different activities. That was significant in 2020. But in 2021, something else happened.
Before even 2021, in as much as we had church at home, ladies and gentlemen, something was in the birthing process. Something amazing came about during that time. This is Mavuno Church Pendo. This is the church led by Pastor Irogo and Washuka. And that is in Kasarani out in Royal Suburbs.
It's in Royal Church. They meet in Royal that's where Mavuno Church Pendo meets. So in 2021, something now that completely changed this movement. Oh, do I go to Mavuno? In the city. You're ready, yeah? So in 2021, something significant happened. I remember it was August of 2021. We didn't even have the usual summit, but Pastor M invited more who's become a reality in this movement to take us through a discipleship process that we call discipleship. And so a culture shift was being born right there, where we were now transitioning from being a corporate church. What's such a corporate church? Very cool, very pure. Just look at how Paul is sitting. That's how we Oh, thank you, Pastor. No, but Paul is such an amazing man. Just saying, we moved from a corporate church to being a family. And now that's when discipleship groups were born. We transitioned from life groups to discipleship groups as a different being. We moved from being cause to being mission. That's the thing that happened in 2021.
And the interesting thing about turning to become so much so that we had one community planted out in the western part of Kenya. This is Mavuno Church Migori, which is now led by Pastor that is now in 2022.
And then 2023, we are still continuing with this culture shift, and we have transitioned people into a space of discipleship. And in 2023, a new community was birthed as well. Mavuno Church Sagana, out in Sagana, led by Pastor James and Matrice. Can you celebrate them? By the way, all these stories, I hope what you're getting from these stories is we are known.
In 2024, ladies and gentlemen, we had another rebirth process. And this is now in Mavuno. I see Mavuno in the Mavuno Church Speaker was replanted, and that's where Pastor Lynette, together with Pastor Jane, Batia, who is now leading the community there, as well as Migori City. We in 2022 was Migori Runo, but now in 2024 we have Migori City planted, and then two. Mavuno Kapete in the house. They are already.
And actually, we've forgotten one to come. In 2019, Mambo ilikuwa mengi. Tell your neighbor, things were very many. Masani machache. And so in 2019, actually, is the time we planted Mavuno Church.